Mike Alcoholic. I thinking about what Dave was just talking about, and reminded me of something. You're talking about the guys at the bedside trying to tell the guy about the program, and then they outline the program of action, and how natural it was for me in the past to want to put my own twist on it. I can't just take it for what it is. I want to home cook my own off the wall version of the steps, But they gave me a recipe, and if I'm not careful, I'll say, well, I don't like, like it's like baking a cake, I said, well, I don't want too much sugar, and that sounds about too much flour, but I want a little more of this. That thing don't even come out looking like a cake, let alone tasting like one. And recovery's the same way. I even heard, we're talking about food terms, it just came to my mind when I got here. I actually heard old timers say something about it's a cafeteria style. Take what you want, leave what you want. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I think the alcoholic's going to take anything to do with not having to do any work and leave anything to do with about any effort. They're just going to leave that. And it's true. Our book talks about it. In Bill's story on 11, he talks about that for me, I took the things that seemed most convenient. The rest I disregarded. But if I've got this recipe for recovery, which they say this book is precisely how they recovered, it said, and if I follow and put in all the ingredients, and one of the major ingredients is my effort and willingness, I'm guaranteed a result. I think even in our book on 55, doesn't it say, with this attitude you cannot fail? And I like them kind of odds, I never got them kind of odds when I was out there home cooking my own life. I don't know what recipe I was following, but it was a recipe of ruin. And now, I've got this simple kit of spiritual tools and these 12 ingredients to this, it's a veritable horn of plenty, isn't it? Overabundant with things that I think when I got here I used to would have scoffed at. I'm like the guy at the beginning of A Vision for You. Oh, y'all are stupid, boring, and glum. All this going to work and all this integrity and all this having character. Well, that's because I was a character. And what I've learned through cooking up this recovery the correct way is there's a difference between having character and being a fucking character. So I know that transformation has taken place because I see things differently. I'm not claiming to be a chef tell, but this is one thing that I've cooked up correctly so far, and it's not anything I've done. I've just simply followed the directions that somebody laid out long before I got here. And I'm just thankful that God gave me enough willingness to not try to home cook my own version or make this a cafeteria style. It's working fine just the way it is, I have found. I've had a spiritual awakening as the result of these steps, and I'll pass.